football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And here's the handoff. Passes the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass caught. Can he get it in? Touchdown, Tigers, as they clean the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at 28. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He hands it to the back. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Will not be brought down. At the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's got it with room to run. And the game just good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled there by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Here's the second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Gives it to the back. And just runs through a mismatch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking in line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back of the ball. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. Again, who does he through as the third down pressure works?
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll run it to the right side. Makes a move and breaks free. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets rid of the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time now, rolling to his left. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to the 36.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On the toss play, runner moving left. Bites off a defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags it with a throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Alabama.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, an immediate pick six. Touchdown, tied. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Ball handed to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How about that, Chris? 4th down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Bama! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the option play. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Nobody can bring him down. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Moves left out of the pocket, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Dump off caught by the running back. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on a 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running. You stop them both. This offense is threatening now at the +43.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They keep him off balance with a run. And he'll get the 1st-down yards before they finally bring him down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made, and you pick up the 1st down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion and extend the lead to 3. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? And they'll run it with the draw play. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Chris, I don't know about you, but you can almost feel the level of anxiousness that's going through this stadium right now. He picked up that first down, and without it, I think this game was over. I mean, when he took off, there was a chance that this thing was over, but he found a way to get the first down, much to this crowd's disappointment.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they've got him at the 5, great run to set up scoring position here. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.